go for the summer. When I'm like, boy, I got your body on my mind. You make my heart beat faster. I'll be a sweet disaster. Deep in my bone, I want your love, love, love. Take off your clothes, clothes, clothes. I want your love, love, love. You drink my rose, rose, rose. I want your love.
Hello Aries, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of June 2018, focusing on your career and work life. So I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of May. So let's get started. So the first card for you representing the present positions of your spreads, or at the beginning of the month you have the Four of Spades. So this Four of Spades indicates to me that at the beginning of the month you might be feeling a little bit like slow in some way in terms of your money. So possibly towards the beginning of the month you might be feeling a little bit tired as well because of some of the burdens that you have been going on so far in the month of May. Possibly you were very busy in the month of May 2018, and it looks like that in the beginning of June you might want to stop and also possibly think about what was the things that you have done and what would be the next step that you may need to take or that you may need to do as well. I don't sense any negative feelings or negative emotions or even implication of this card. That it looks like that you will make conscious decisions on when you need to stop and when you want to think about things that you want to do for the next possibly weeks or months or so. So it looks like that you are in the planning stage with this card as well. So the next card that you have representing the bridge cards, or toward the middle of the month you have the Three of Spades. So it looks quite interesting here because you are coming from the Four of Spades then become the Three of Spades. It looks like there are a couple of plans that you have planned or prepared before that may not be happening as you wish it would be, and it looks like that some of those may give you some kind of disappointments, and you might be want or really hoping that this will come true. Let's say for instance if you are have been looking for a new jobs, for instance, there might be some of the job offers that may not be something that you expected. So like for instance the offer were too low, or the job descriptions is actually come out to be something that you may not even expect to be, and that's something that you didn't see it coming, so it just seems like something that's out of your hand. And it can be also something like if you have been going through like several different jobs or interview, for instance, then in the end some of those interviews were not successful, so that's something that you may want to anticipate. So the suggestions or the things that you may want to do is you just have to do your best, and then just remove your expectations. When you have expectations, then you may encounter disappointment, so just do your best and see what happens. So the next card that you have representing the things that happened in the past, you have the Eight of Clubs. So the Eight of Clubs here indicates that in the past there are a couple of different news that are coming your way, especially it's a positive news in some way with regards to your money. Let's say if somebody owes you money, then they might be contacting you back for let's say returning the money that they borrow from you, It can also be like if you have been applying for several different positions, so with in different companies, possibly they might call you back for interview or any stage, at any stage, and it looks like that you were quite happy and quite satisfied with those rapid development as well. It looks like it's something that you have been waiting for as well in some way. So the next card that you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Two of Hearts. So the things that you learned from the past, it looks like that people are quite interested in you. So that's the point, that people are making a call for actions to you. It looks like that people are trying to find out that you may be the best candidate for that positions, or you might be the best suitable applicants within those job openings, and that's something that you want to see it coming as well. So that's something that you understood, and you also learn from the other people or the people that are contacting you. It looks like that the job itself or the things that you wanted to apply were actually considered. So your job application were considered by the employers, and it looks like that you might be able to progress a bit further with the other, compared to the other candidates. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go of, you have the Jack of Clubs. So this Jack of Clubs indicates that there might be another fire sign persons that might be leaving your life. It might be somebody that were close to you. It can be your child. It can also be your significant others, or it can also be your friends, even like employer, or even like colleagues, and so on. So it's quite hard to see if this person might be somebody that can be your friends, or it can be also your colleagues, because it's a general reading. So see what suit for you in this case. So this person can be persons from the fire signs that are within the 25 or 30, so it's not really old in some way, but in some way this person quite significant in the past. That's why you quite a bit disappointed when this person is leaving your life. So the next card that you have representing the things that may happen in the future or towards the end of the month of June, you have the Seven of Hearts. So this Seven of Hearts indicates that in the end, by the end of the month of June, it looks like there are a couple of things that may materialize in your life. It looks like that some of the job that you were applying for can also be leads to something that is tangible. So it looks like that you may have singled out, or could be like you get what you wish for. It can also be hired by the employer, and you may get a very good salary negotiations. It can also be the case here. But the problem with this card as well, that you may have to be careful, very very careful about what you want, and also be very careful so with some offer that may seems good to be true, which is a vague kind of offer. So that's something that you want to be very very careful and being on the lookout on that. So lastly, the last card for you representing the clarifying card at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Hearts. So this Ace of Hearts indicates strongly that, so whatever emotions or hopes that you have in the past, or even in the month of June, it looks like that it will yield a quite positive outcomes, as long as as long as you think positive towards your future. Because sometimes in life, like when you get disappointed, or because of this card, possibly because of the Three of Spades, it looks like that you may seems to change your directions. It looks like that something happened in your life that may cloud your emotions and cloud your judgments, and that's something that you wanna like simply disregard on that, and then try to be focused on what you want in the long term. That is something that you wanna do in especially in the month of June. So I think that's overall a reading for you for the month of June. I hope that you liked it, and if you liked, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed already, just click subscribe, and see you next month. Thank you.